Brothers and sisters, it's Jedediah. I'm here today with another video for you guys today. What I'm here to talk about today is I've been feeling in my spirit, and you know what? I'm gonna speak on what I've been dealing with, bro. You're under attack right now. You're spiritually under attack, and this message needs to get to you. And this is an urgent message, and this is why. What you have to realize is, first of all, when you are being attacked, look at it and count it all as joy, because that means you're doing something right. Because the devil isn't going to attack something that's not a threat. If you're not a threat, he don't need to attack you because you're not doing anything to harm the devil's agenda. You know, you're saved, you know, because he can't steal your salvation no matter what. But when you're not really living in purpose and you're not being obedient to Christ and you're not leveling up and you're not progressing, the devil will leave you alone. Bro, he'll let you be. He'll let you do you because, like I said, you're not a threat. You're not a problem for him. So he's like, all right, I already can't take your salvation, but you're not really doing what you should be doing. You're not doing what God calling you to do. So I'm gonna leave you alone. You good. Good job, champ. You know what I'm saying? That's but when you're attacked, that's because now you're man, the devil's like, oh nah, hold on, what you do, what you got going, gang, what you got going, because now you're threatening him, and you're being attacked right now. And what I want you to know is you're headed in the right direction, and this is why you're being attacked, because the devil is trying to slow you down. He's trying to throw you off of your purpose. He's trying to delay your blessings. He's trying to delay your breakthrough. Because when you receive this breakthrough, when you step into this next level, this next season, you're going to have more rank, bro. You're going to have more pull. You're stepping into elevation. You're leveling up. So he's trying to stop that. He's trying to distract you. He's trying to misguide you. He's trying to use people from your past. He's trying to tempt you with strongholds and sins and things that have bondage over you at a point. Because when you're going the right way, when you're about to level up, you never know, the exact day, the exact hour. You don't know exactly when it's going to happen and when it's coming. You know what I'm saying? You know it's coming, but for all you know, it could be a week away, bro. It could be an hour away. It could be a day away. But if the devil can distract you, or if he can get in your mind and get you to start doubting again, if he can get you to start worrying again, if he can bring those familiar things and daunt it and tease you with it, then he can delay what God has for you. Because let me tell you why. You might be, let's just say, like when I'm doing YouTube, you might be a video away from blowing up. But if he distracts you and he gets you to fall, say you mess up, you fall short, and now you're feeling shameful because now he's going to attack your mind. Oh, look at you. You can't. Now you're going to feel guilty. Now you're not even going to want to, get back to the YouTube, or, because you're like, man, I messed up again. You're going to beat yourself up. And that thought that God was going to give, you, that creative idea that God was going to put into you, that was the one that was going to change everything. And you've been pushing for so long, you know what I'm saying? And you just feel like, well, I'm already 15, 30 vids in and nothing's happening. So, who's this, I could put this next video off because it's probably not going to do numbers anyway. And when the devil can get you to think like that, he can get you to, he can delay that breakthrough, because it's coming no matter what, bro. It's coming no matter what, but we can delay our own blessings. We can block our own blessings through our own disobedience, or through our own unfaithfulness or our own doubt. Because let's say Let's say it's a job, bro. Let's say it's a job, right? Say, you had a divine appointment. Maybe you were supposed to go somewhere with someone today. Maybe a Christian brother or sister, or have a phone call, whatever it may be. And you being in that area was going to open up an opportunity for you to walk in. But let's say you're back to, drinking or corn. So you do that. And now since you made that one decision, you ended up not going into that place, into that environment, into that setting that had that opportunity for you. So you're being attacked because the devil is trying to delay what is ultimately unstoppable. If the devil can send you people of the past to get you to remember your past, to make you dwell on your past, to reminisce on the past, to get emotional about the past, to remember where you used to be and who you used to be, and make you feel like you're not worthy. Maybe that's why things aren't going through, because I have this past, because I still have certain struggles, because I'm still battling with certain things, man. Maybe I'm just not worthy. If the devil can do that, he's gonna do it, because there's no playing fair, bro. The devil's playing for keeps. Because you're a threat. You hold a high calling. You're anointed. You're anointed. I'm sorry, I be pronouncing stuff weird sometimes, But all he has to do is delay. Because he cannot stop what God has planned. But he can for sure prolong and delay. Because if you started today and blew up in you might blow up in 6 months. But let's say you finally get started 6 months from now, you don't blow up until a year from now. You're a whole year behind. When God's calling you to move, he's calling you to move. It's time to make impact now, bro, not later, now. But like I said, at times, we delay. And then we wonder why we're not where we want to be. Because of our own selves. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to give the devil, all this power, bro. Excuse me. The devil's not the only one that tempts. Sometimes we're just tempted by our own lust of the flesh, bro. Our own evil desires. Sometimes it's just us. Because at the end of the day, the devil's not putting a gun to your head and making you do nothing. You see what I'm saying? At times, we're our own enemy. We're our own hurdle. We're our own stumbling block, bro. We're our own problem. We're in our own way. But the fact that you're being attacked this hard, and this is for you because you've been going through it. You've been going. So like I said, so if he can cause you to be delayed, that's what the devil's going to do, bro. So these attacks, bro, it's for a reason. But it means you're on the right path. So don't get discouraged. Stay in prayer. Stay in your word. Stay connected to God. Because he tells you how you're able to fight these attacks with these spiritual gifts. The armor of God, bro. Put on the full armor of God. Renew your mind. Meditate on the word. Use scriptures when you're attacked. And put your faith in God, brother. So remember that you're close. You're closer than you think. Don't delay. Okay? Don't delay. Don't block your own blessings, bro. So look, I'm gonna leave y'all right there. I'm gonna end the video. So I love y'all, bro. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications so y'all can see when I'm uploading. You know what I'm saying? Watch my videos. Let's get them out. Let's go to the channel. Love y'all, bro. Peace.